Good afternoon, everyone. So today I wanted to come on and talk about something that I've had mentioned a few times to me recently. A couple of people have commented on how much I have going on at the moment and how well I seem to handle all of those things. And I would just like to set the record straight. Well, I do have a lot going on at the moment. I am no different than any of the rest of you amazing women who are out there. So thank you so much for watching today. My name is Dr. Jennifer Hessler, and I am a naturopathic doctor, a mom of 3, and one more on the way in September. And I am passionate about helping women to more easily incorporate healthy eating, regular exercise, and stress management so that they can go on to do all of the wonderful things that they're meant to do. So I want to start by saying no one is able to do it all. When I focus a lot of my energy on one thing, it means that I have less attention to focus on something else. So if I am totally rocking it as a mom, then I am spending less time focusing on my work. And if I'm creating a new program to do online, then I'm probably not focusing as much on my husband or spending as much time exercising as I may ideally like to. As most of you probably know, I love to cook and bake, but I sometimes feel guilty that as a result of planning and prepping and making things, I don't play with my kids as often as they would like me to. So we are all constantly in the position of making choices about how to spend our time. And doing one thing automatically means that we're not doing something else. So, for example, I do choose not to watch very much TV, and it's not really something that I miss at all. I do watch TV sometimes, but focusing on these other things means that's what I do spend the spare time that I do have in the evenings working on. But I'm constantly readjusting what I do and how I do it in order to try and create some semblance of balance. And I really believe there is no such thing as true balance because we're constantly having to change and reprioritize as we go along. So despite what we like to think, we can't effectively do multiple things at once. That usually just means that we end up taking even longer to get our tasks completed. And honestly, my life does feel a lot, or even sometimes maybe a little bit, but there's always a bit of craziness going on. But overall, I feel happy that I'm following my passions and making progress towards them. And that's just the way that it is. So what are some things that you can do to figure out what you like to focus your time on? I think it's important to sit down and think about what is most important to you. And then you want to look at where you're spending your time. So if what you're doing isn't in agreement with what is important to you, then it's helpful to think about what you can do to change that. So to me, that's what Your Best Life is all about. That's why I created my online program. I believe that in order to feel like we need to feel to be able to accomplish what is important to each of us as individuals, we need to find time-efficient ways to be eating well, to manage our stress, and to incorporate some form of regular movement. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to look your best while you work towards achieving what is important to you. So along the way, I also find it's helpful to include some personal development tips to help with time management as well as goal setting and achieving those goals. So it really doesn't matter where you're starting from or how quickly you reach your destination compared to someone else. What matters is that you are continually making progress in the direction of what your best life is, and that means something totally different for everybody. So this month I've decided to do something different and offer a special discount for the June 5th Your Best Life program. For the next 48 hours, if you sign up for the program at the regular price, then a friend of yours can also join for 50% off. And there's a coupon code that I will post in the comments below that you can use. So it's essentially a buy one get one half price special, and you can decide with your friend how you'd like to split that up, if you want to do it as a gift for someone or if you want to share the overall cost and divide it by 2. That's totally up to you. So I know how motivating it can be to have someone you know in one of the groups, and I also want to be able to help as many women as possible to look and feel their best. So I hope that all of you have found that somewhat helpful, and I hope you have a really great afternoon, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.